Over 7 million illegal cars are being driven on Britain's roads every day.
Uninsured, no MOT or tax, no licence. We've now got a call to pick up 2 stolen vehicles.
Each year, hundreds of thousands of vehicles are seized.
Thieves don't like using their own vehicles, do they?
Are locked up at one of the country's car pounds.
You have to call Capital.
I don't have to call anyone. I'm trying to help you here.
Here we go.
Fuck up!
And if you've parked illegally,
You can't stand on the white line. Make sure you all get back in the car.
or even missed a payment,
Hello?
your vehicle might end up behind the maximum security gates of a car pound too.
Well, Lee, I've just had a police job come in.
This car's got drugs inside.
For the first time, we've gone behind the scenes at some of Britain's busiest car pounds
You guys walk 24/7.
We have our moments of rocking.
to uncover the shocking,
There's live shotgun cartridges in it.
I'm quite lost for words, if I'm honest.
miserable,
This is the third one they're taking off me now in 3 months.
and downright dangerous drivers committing all kinds of vehicle violations.
He said that his brakes have failed.
No time. Yeah, you have plenty of time. Shut the door.
These are the highway heroes cleaning up our streets.
It's very dangerous. You've got to have your wits about you all the time.
And once they've locked up your vehicle,
You've got my car here. What's your excuse?
if you don't pay the fine,
Ridiculous.
you can wave goodbye to your wheels forever.
Scumbags.
But if he just don't pay his tax in the first place, we wouldn't be here, would we?
Britain's car pounds have never been busier,
Where's that going? Where's that one going?
helping wage war on the growing number of illegal drivers on our roads.
Got a police job in Watford, used in crime.
Around 1 in 30 motorists are driving without insurance, MOT, or a valid licence.
Good morning, CMG.
So someone from Firearms will come and collect them.
This Northampton car pound is part of a family-run business that's been going for more than 50 years.
No keys, no?
No. Unlocked though.
They can hold up to 340 seized vehicles. Some have been involved in more serious crimes. These are securely stored for forensic examination by the police. This morning, new recruit Ashley has been called out to recover a Mercedes whose driver has been arrested.
We've got a used in crime, needs picking up. Apparently there's a large quantity of drugs found in it. So police want to take it back, take all the trim and the speakers off and strip it all out. So, he gave me the key for it, but I've lost the key. You gave me the key, didn't you?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Second day on the job and I've lost the key. Let's go and check the cab. No. I think that is it there. There it is.
As the vehicle may contain evidence, Ashley must get it back to the Pound's secure facility, where it can be properly searched by police officers.
Before I started this job, I never quite realised how many cars a day are taken off the road for this sort of thing. You know, I just, you know what I mean? I just thought, yeah, you know, 1 a week, 2 a week. But you're getting more than that a day.
Various police jobs that we go to, could be a forensics job, it could be just a seizure, various types of jobs that we do. We're all fully trained to recover in a manner suitable for the officers.
And it's a good job the car's being taken off the road.
The front tyre's completely bald. It's as smooth as glass, that is.
Recent data from the police revealed that illegal tyres caused 169 deaths and serious injuries over a 1-year period. Driving without an MOT incurs a £1,000 fine, increasing to £2,500 and a possible ban if the vehicle's deemed dangerous.
So let's take it back to the depot now and let the police have a further look at it. Because the police want to have another look at it and have it all apart and stuff, We bring it here to our Socco base, just scenes of crime, and the police just go through all with a fine-tooth comb.
When the car is seized by the police, it's brought back to a secure compound where the vehicle's untouchable by anyone outside. It's under a locked gate with camera systems all around. More cameras than you get in a prison at some places. Some of the cars that we bring are for forensics, and we don't want people coming in tampering with the vehicle, so it has to be under lock and key in a secured area.
Any further evidence of criminal activity found in the vehicle could play a crucial part in a prosecution. It's not just vehicles involved in serious crime that end up at the pound. Cars parked illegally,
So you've got quite a few lorries coming past.
causing an obstruction,
The battery's dead, so you can't get it started.
or with outstanding parking fines can all end up here too.
Got proof that it's gone into my name,
The only way to spring your car out of the pound is to pay what's owed and make sure you have all the correct paperwork.
I did call that very often.
You did.
It's still going to be 170.
Every case is different.
We've had quite a few people unhappy with the way things go.
Like, I'm nearly 2 hours later and I thought it's been a long day today.
I think people make assumptions that they're not going to get caught, and so they take a chance.
There are even regular customers.
What colour is it?
Oh, it's blue.
Okay.
It don't look blue.
Okay. Maybe it's one of those funny blues. Changes with the weather.
Yeah.
We do get repeat offenders. We do get people with the same car coming back again. It's always funny. It's like they're old friends. You don't want to be my friend. Yeah. I know that we know you, but do you really want to know us?
And it's not unexpected for some visitors to the pound to have an unusual tale to tell.
It's got to move this Socco! Hello? Hello? Hello?
Arriving at CMG's Northampton pound this morning,
Basically, what it is on Saturday, yeah, I was walking down the street.
a man looking to retrieve a black BMW.
I saw a police car pull up to my partner's car and start taking interest in the vehicle. So I went over to them and said, "What's wrong with the vehicle?" They said, "Oh, whose vehicle is it?" So I said, "It's mine," because I wanted to know what was wrong with the vehicle. He said to me, "The car's got no insurance, it's being driven. It's on clone plates."
Cloning a vehicle is when the identity of another vehicle is copied by stealing or duplicating their registration plates. The BMW ended up being seized and taken to the pound.
I haven't committed the fraud offence because I didn't change the plates. Someone's did that, someone's stolen my number plates. So I don't know what to do because I've got my car there, I've got the keys, I've got the logbox in the vehicle, all of my stuff's in the vehicle.
Before the car can be released, it needs the correct license plates on it. But he can't get new plates without a logbook, which is inside the car. And getting access to the car might be easier said than done.
My partner bought it for me, so she's got a receipt from him. No, the car's in his name. He's given us the full logbook because we haven't sent it off yet.
If no one proves ownership within 14 days, the BMW will be heading to the scrapyard.
It's in my girlfriend's name. Yeah. Photo ID. And then we can get the logbook. Thank you very much.
The man's partner produces a sales receipt and some ID. So with the paperwork in order, he can collect the logbook, pick up some new plates, and get all the documents required to drive the car.
I've seen my car here on different number plates. 150 quid. I've got to dispute it with them, hopefully they give me my money back, because they haven't done anything. I think they've used mine to do something, and they've put them on from a dodgy car. So when the police have drove past it, they thought it was a dodgy car. So they took it, but then they've realised, so called me back. So now I've just got to prove the car's mine for me to get it back.
But until the BMW has its genuine number plate, it's not going anywhere.
Hello. Hello.
Across the yard, driver Steve is called to recover a vehicle that local residents have reported as being abandoned. Over 12,000 vehicles are left abandoned on UK roads every year. Removing and destroying them costs the taxpayer more than £500,000. Further checks have revealed the gold VW he's there to collect has no tax, MOT or insurance. And a man has arrived claiming ownership of the vehicle.
You've got no MOT either at the moment, so...
No, not even looking for now.
So I'd say you can't really be driving it anywhere unless you're going straight to an MOT station.
Yeah.
As the car park is council-owned, the vehicle is still classed as being on the public highway.
I think he's parked it there thinking it's a safe place to park. It's off the road. He doesn't realise it's still council-owned property.
The only way it can be moved now is by tow truck. And once it's at the pound, the man can only reclaim the car by making it road legal again.
So you can't drop the car now to my address?
To avoid the cost of doing that, he asked Steve if he could move the car off-road for him to private property.
Obviously, because it's not insured, I'd have to put a recovery job on, and then we'd charge you extra for the recovery. Can you give me a quote on a recovery, please? So it'll be for this Passat that I'm on, and taking it from this address.
If he doesn't take it off the public highway, the owner will have 14 days to sort out his tax, MOT and insurance, or else the car will be scrapped.
Recovery, how can I help?
60 miles south, conveniently located just off the M25,
What's the reg on the vehicle?
That would bloody help, wouldn't it, eh?
is one of the busiest car pounds in the country.
I think they're all out, mate. Let me just have a quick butchers.
On average, Lantern recover and impound up to 25 vehicles a day.
First left. Oh, you're the first left, yeah.
Their team of busy drivers are live-tracked and assigned jobs from the control centre.
Yeah, 2 officers at the scene.
They work closely with the local police force to help make sure dangerous vehicles and those involved in crime are removed from our streets.
Hi, Lee, I've got a police job for you.
I have a Ford Transit. I'll send the rest of the details over to you.
Experienced driver Lee has been called out to pick up a Ford Transit van.
It's on a farm. We don't normally go into farms. So, yeah, we'll see, really. There's just no insurance at the moment. It could entail to be a little bit more than that when we get there, but for the moment, that's all the info we've got.
In 2020, the top 3 most stolen vehicles in the UK are all vans.
Well, there's 2 unmarked police cars just come out of here. And they're sort of pointing down there, so we'll have to back down there, I think.
Another unmarked police car is waiting at the scene.
What's it, no insurance?
It's used in crime, so it's going to be SOCO'd.
You got keys around for it, have we or not?
I think they're down there.
Got keys, perfect. All right, well done. Thank you very much. All right, cheers.
The police believe the van may have been used to commit a crime.
There's normally a little bit more to it than meets the eye when they're down a farm track or off the sort of main road as such. How you doing? Hiya. All right, if I take it up then, you want to come up when you're ready and I'll get the paper off you then, yeah? They're going to photograph the bits they got in here, what they say they've used to do whatever crime they've been done, and then it will go from there. So, away we go.
In the 1970s, Scotland Yard said transit vans were used in 95% of bank raids, earning them the nickname Britain's Most Wanted Van. And they're still frequently associated with crimes today. There's a number of them already in residence at the pound.
Obviously the outside of it's not in great condition. I don't know what plate, I thought we had it down
Lee spots something else suspicious.
Was the front one the same as that? We had it down as a different plate on it, and so it could be on a stolen plate as well, to be fair. Yeah, it just pops out there, sort of thing, so you could change the same as the back one. You can pull the plate out and put another one on it, and then you're looking for a different van. So it's all the sort of telltale signs.
Safely secured inside the pound, the police will now search it for any evidence of crime.
Yeah, a bit more.
In this job, I've learnt that there are a lot more illegal vehicles out there than anyone could ever imagine. You look at a car and you think it's legal until you're in this type of job.
Car pounds are operated under high security conditions. Vehicles are locked up and placed under 24-hour surveillance.
Guys, can I get a vehicle pulled out of police pound?
It's critical that any evidence is protected and preserved, and that no one can get their vehicle back before they're legally able to drive it again.
If we're bringing in for crime or someone's been involved in crime, or there's something in the vehicle they want out that's going to incriminate them in any way, some people will go to the lengths of coming in, trying to get into the vehicle to get whatever it is out of it.
We've had people try to get in, but the security system has picked him up straight away and notified the authorities that have actually been here within minutes.
It's needed to be a secure location. That security comes from overhead cameras, the locked gates, the security separation. We've got a manned site here 24/7. We've got eyes pretty much anywhere.
They may even try and drive through the gate. That won't happen. So don't try it.
In Northampton, a man looking to reclaim a BMW, seized after police found it had false license plates, is paying a second visit to the pound.
Excuse me. Got an appointment? All right.
After recovering the logbook from the car, he's now been able to get all his documents in order and purchase new plates.
Should I give your boy the key? Because there's no keys for it.
It's been a bizarre and expensive experience.
So someone with that number plate has drove past my car, nicked my number plates, and put their plates on my car. But I didn't realise. I had to prove it was mine and then pay quite a lot for impound insurance. It's cost me about £750 to get it out. So either you pay that money or you lose your car.
And he doesn't want to wait any longer to be reunited with his motor.
Where are these people? Hello?
With £250 in storage costs paid, paperwork checked and in order, recovery driver Ian is given the green light to prepare the car for release.
Well, Jake's just given me the keys to a BMW that's got fake, either fake number plates or not insured number plates, and I've got to take them off the car. So he's got to fit some legal plates onto the vehicle before he drives it off up the road. Obviously, they have to be fitted to be legal. Oh. Well, that's one. That's two. I'll put these in here and then give him his car back.
All that's left is to put on the correct license plates.
I get some sticky tape. See you later.
Hello. Hello, it's Gary.
Hello, Gary, right?
Hello, mate. Got a police job.
What is it?
It's a BMW used in crime.
Right.
All right, mate.
All right, thank you very much.
No
Cheers.
worries. Right,
Thank you.
ta-ra.
Bye.
Bye.
In London, another police job for Lee.
2 stolen vehicles, 1 BMW and 1 Seat Alto. At the moment, all we know is they're stolen. Yeah, vehicles are used for a lot of crime. You say whether it's breaking into a house, whether it's nicking the car. Should be on our left down here. We'd either have Met Police on scene or maybe Hearts on scene. See what it's all about. Are we all right? We get the call from the police, and obviously if we bring it in for crime or something that's been involved in crime, anything like that has to be put away into our Socko bay, which is secure. Have we got keys for him or not? Yeah. There is a lot of crime on the roads out there. These are both stolen cars. Apparently this is the one they turned up in to steal that one. So we've got keys for them, so I'm not sure if maybe they bought that one earlier on and say left it there, maybe think there's a tracker on it. So it's been there a little while and they've come back in this one and they've been caught. So whether they was waiting for them or it's a nice car, isn't it? Yeah. And turn up in the old banger to pick it up. We always like to think we're sort of like the fourth emergency service. But us going out there and clearing the roads and getting the vehicles off the road that are involved in the crime and the accidents. It's a lot better, this one, yeah. You can see why they've taken it. Nice car like that, it's obviously worth quite a bit of money. So they'll say leave it there probably 24, 40 hours, hope for the best, quickly shoot in and try and take it. They've obviously come unstuck this time. Nicking the car with no keys. The keyless vehicles are obviously very common vehicles to be taken now.
Almost half of all vehicle thefts now involve keyless systems. This latest crime wave sees criminals using technology to target high-value cars.
Certainly for these top quality cars and the keyless entry and keyless start is obviously a problem. Yeah, I mean, it's a good idea, but obviously it's a lot more insecure than what it is if you had the key. Obviously, they can just come up at your house with a device. If your keys are somewhere within a certain perimeter, then it'll unlock the car and it'll start it, and they can take it without the key.
The vehicles will be taken back to the pound and securely stored for the police. They might contain important evidence.
Bring it in, and then the police will come in and say, all right, we want to look into that vehicle and come in and maybe search the vehicle or fingerprint the vehicle, and it turns out that it's linked to a bigger crime somewhere else, maybe further up the country. And they find it's got drugs in it or weapons in it or something that involves some other crime. That does happen. They'll do their forensic on them inside and out and see what they get off them.
Once they've been searched, the cars can be returned to their owners.
The owner will turn up for this one, 16-plate BMW, obviously M-Sport. Yeah, they've got to pay the charge, obviously, but to be fair, they'll be glad to get their car back.
Luckily, their vehicles are in one piece. Others used in crime, unroadworthy or without insurance, can end up involved in serious accidents.
I've seen some sights, and you do get some sights, but that's what the job's all about. It does get to you, to be fair, because I say there is a lot out there, more than probably what the public really know. And it's probably us that sees the most of it, because we pick them up and then we find out what's gone on in the accident and find out who he wasn't insured or he never had a licence or unfortunately they was drunk. You know what I mean? And they take the chance because we're only going around the corner, but it's always just around the corners where the accident happens. My daughter obviously just turned 17, so she's about to get a car. So it does worry me about her going out in a car, but that's all part and parcel of growing up. And, you know what I mean? It's what it is.
Thankfully, the police, Lee and his car pound colleagues work 24/7 to rid the streets of illegal vehicles. And Lee's day is far from over yet. In Northampton, Steve has been called out to pick up a gold VW reported to have been abandoned.
We've got no MOT either at the moment, so...
No, not even looking for now.
But the owner has shown up and asked Steve how much it would cost to have the car towed onto private land.
It's going to be another £206 and 64 pence.
Well,
just take it then, yeah?
Take it,
yeah. Right.
Where's your base anyway?
The man surrenders the car to the pound.
It's a no-tax vehicle, so it's got no tax, no insurance, and no MOT. We'll put a set of dollies on the back end and tow it away, so it's completely off the road, and we've not made any wheels turn. Record any damage that's on the vehicle, any minor scratch, any major dent, anything. Just covers ourselves as a company.
Once the car's at the pound, the owner will have 14 days to make it road legal. Otherwise, it will join around 1 million others sent to the scrapyard every year.
So what happens if you're not coming to pick it up?
It'll get crushed.
Crushed, yeah?
Yeah, it'll go to the scrapyard and get crushed.
For how long?
You've got 14 days.
To be sorted out, yeah?
Yep. So, he has asked me if he's, like, what would happen if he doesn't come and get the car. Normally means they're not going to bother. It's a 53 plate car. By the time he's paid for everything to get it back, with the back tax and stuff, it's probably not worthwhile.
If I decide tonight, because I don't need any more the car,
yeah,
we have to pay for storage as well, or?
What, if you don't want the car?
Yeah.
No, just ring the office.
Yeah.
They'll book you an appointment, you can go in, sign it over to us, and then we can scrap it on behalf of the DVLA, yeah.
Steve finds himself in a tight spot.
He's going to move his car for me. Take his car away and he makes my life easier to get it out.
Back at base, Steve adds the vehicle to the others in car pound limbo, destined for collection or the scrap heap.
I've worked in other areas in the country and I've never known anywhere like Northampton. Northampton just seems to have a lot of untaxed, uninsured vehicles. I don't know whether it's because the police are more proactive around here or whether they can't afford it or whether they don't feel like they need it. A lot of the older cars, it's not worth their while paying the tax to get it back, so they just let it go and we end up storing hundreds of cars. This month alone, I think I've taken 36 to the scrapyard. So yeah, we do get a lot are going to scrap rather than being picked up.
There's never a dull day in the scrap industry.
If the gold VW isn't picked up, then its final hours could be spent here, at one of Britain's many scrapyards.
Got your weight, pal. If you want to just pull down to the bottom, pal, take it off for you.
We are the execution line and the end of line for these vehicles to stop them going back on the road, ultimately. We collect thousands of abandoned vehicles and nuisance vehicles all over the UK.
Walter Hesselwood in Sheffield crush 8,000 vehicles a year. It's a specialist procedure.
This vehicle so far, well, it's had the wheels taken off it. The car will have already been stripped of the parts that will have been of value. Now what we will do, the first thing is we will drain the oil from the engine. So we're going to take the car and then put it onto the actual stands so that you can drain the fuel from the vehicle as well.
The next stage is to rip out the car's heart, its engine.
Oh, that was one of the easy ones.
Yeah. We get vehicles from local councils, the local authority, you know, compounds where vehicles have been taken from the roadside in an accident, and some have been taken off the road for proceeds of crime, you know, drug deals, things like that. Like I say, all shapes and sizes of vehicles, different makes and models, different conditions and things like that, and they all, you know, end up in the crusher.
This is the final part of the process. John's about to pick the car up, put it into the baler, and then it'll come out as a bale. £290 of pressure is about to crush this car.
We get thousands of enquiries each month for people looking to scrap the vehicles. It's a wonder sometimes how there's so many vehicles still on the road with the amount of vehicles that we get through the network.
And that's it, she's gone.
The scrapyard plays an important role in ridding Britain's roads of illegal vehicles.
We buy a couple of hundred vehicles a week, and a percentage of them have come from police recovery in some way, shape or form.
We do occasionally get the Porsche 911s, Maseratis that come through the gates. It is a shame to see some of these good cars go to scrap better than our own sometimes. When they've been involved in crimes, they have to be end of life. So when the police escort some of the vehicles into the yard, they have to be watched into the crusher so that they make sure that we do crush the vehicles and they can't go back on the road.
Vehicle crime is on the up, and it is a big problem, and it's only going to carry on being a problem. I don't foresee it will ever really stop.
Without insurance, over 1 million cars are being driven illegally on Britain's roads.
Uninsured cars, probably get one a day.
The average annual cost of car insurance is just under £500. If you're caught without it, you face a £300 fine, 6 points on your licence, and your vehicle could be seized. Some illegal drivers are captured by automatic number plate recognition cameras, which check details against a DVLA database. Other drivers come unstuck having been stopped for a different reason.
Police, they will pull the car over on the roadside, do their checks on it, no insurance. Some people say, oh, I thought it was this, or I thought it was that, or I thought my girlfriend was doing it, or my husband was doing it. But at the end of the day, they've got no insurance, so the car will be going and they'll have to pay the charges.
Hello, Lee.
Hello, Gary, all right?
Hello, mate. Got a police job in Watford.
Lee is en route to pick up yet another uninsured vehicle spotted by the police.
We've got a full Focus, pulled him over, he's got no insurance, so now they've asked us to come and recover the car. Police should be on scene with it, maybe the customer might still be there, so we'll see when we get there. Should be down here. Somewhere down here. What's a little full Focus? Right, here we are. How are you, all right?
Yeah, not bad, not bad.
Yeah.
Waiting on the scene are plainclothes officers in an unmarked car.
It's a no insurance?
Yeah, with no keys though.
Oh, ain't you?
No.
Oh, well.
They're not taking that.
Ah.
Excellent.
All right, is it open or not?
It's open.
But no keys?
Yeah.
Well, if I give you that.
A car without keys means it can't be driven onto the back of Lee's truck.
Didn't tell me there's no keys for it, did you? So you're always full of surprises, aren't you?
Sorry.
I've got no keys for it. So I can only assume the owner's obviously not give the keys over and gone off with them. So we'll just do our pictures, obviously a bit of damage on it. There's a wing mirror missing there, she's just straight away. Yeah, bit of side and a few bits and bobs. This window rail's on with tape, so that's not a good sign. And the seatbelt's plugged in, because they don't put it on. Yeah, I mean, they've got no insurance, they're running around with broken wing mirrors and no seatbelt on the phone, draws attention to them. And once they stop them for that, you find out no insurance and all the rest of it. You'll be surprised the amount of cars you bring in that they will stop just by looking at the car. You sort of take one look at them, you see they're not roadworthy. They're sort of a bit of an eyesore. They stick out when you're going down the road. You normally find them sort of people who drive around with no insurance. They shouldn't be doing it, obviously, but some people will. Some people just keep going. They'll go and buy an old banger, take it out, get stopped for no insurance, think nothing of it, go and get another one, and they'll just keep doing it. Some people just take the chance and just, be honest, getting stopped and getting a car taken off them don't really make a difference to them. They'll just go and buy another one.
1 in 5 road traffic accidents are linked to uninsured vehicles.
Yeah, we're on. So we'll just get some straps on it and then we'll be ready to go.
The police just took this off of us.
A woman appears.
Have you got the certificate the police give you or not the paperwork, just for your name?
She claims her belongings are inside the car.
My daughter's left a birth certificate thing in the back of the car.
But as the vehicle's been seized, she needs permission from the police before Lee can give her access.
Is it all right, lady, to have it out? Long as I don't know if this is the lady, obviously. I don't know who's the owner of it.
She needs permission from the police.
It's just the LOL drawing book. No, he said he'd get it for me. It's fine.
If you're happy, I'll get it for the lady.
I ain't got nothing, thank you. Yeah?
All right, I'll get it. If you show me what it is, I'll get it out for you.
It's just like, I ain't got nothing, thank you.
Yeah? All right, I'll get it. If you show me what it is, I'll get it out for you. Yeah? All right, I'll get it. If you show me what it is, I'll get it out for you.
The woman claims it isn't her car.
Well, it weren't my vehicle. We was going to buy the vehicle.
So someone dropped it off with you, Bill?
Yeah, to test drive it, but obviously it's come up no insurance. So the police have took the vehicle, and then whoever's got the insurance on the car will be able to collect it. Yeah, really. I didn't know you had to have insurance to test drive it.
She says her and her partner only took it for a test drive.
In the back of the driver's, behind the driver's seat.
But there's a number of items inside she wants to retrieve.
Yeah, is it this book here?
Yeah, and the blue bag.
Oh,
got all
that book.
Thank you. Just
What else come out of this?
going mad about it.
Pens. Is that everything, yeah?
Yeah, that's it.
All right.
In the back.
Yeah. In the boot. In the boot, you're saying?
Yeah, there's
Have you got a key for it or not? Obviously it's locked. What's in the back?
It's just like a long tube. It's got his tool tray. It's a tool wheel for his work.
What, a pair of bolt croppers or not?
Yeah, I think it's bolt croppers.
Them?
Yeah.
That's all that's in there. Is that right?
Yeah, that's it. Thank
Yeah.
you.
What are you planning on leaving it with? You not come back for it then, or be scrapping it? All right, no problem.
Right, he was gonna buy it anyway, and the lady's old, so she said she was gonna get it crushed anyway, so she's playing it around like a little bit of money.
Yeah. All right, no problem.
Dodgy clutch anyway.
Is it? All right, no worries. Thank you. All right, see ya. Thanks a lot. Obviously, the lady's come out. She wanted to get a few bits out of it, which she's done, and now she looks like she's going to scrap it. So it's not exactly in the best conditions, to be fair, but the best place for it probably is to scrap.
Now it's crossed paths with the police, it looks likely this uninsured, unwanted and possibly unroadworthy vehicle is heading to the crusher.
This is another one. Hello? All right, thanks for that.
Police jobs can come in at any time.
Tell you what, they better have keys. I do not want to be lying on the floor in this weather.
And car pound operatives work 24/7.
Right, let's go.
Removing illegal vehicles from our roads all through the night.
Oh, yeah. All right, perfect. That's me. It's definitely no tax.
Definitely no tax.
Right.
It's been out for a year.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Right, let's do my photos. It's not obviously something that hasn't slipped someone's mind. It's definitely one of them. I'm not paying it. It doesn't matter if it's got keys. It doesn't matter if it's in a multi-storey car park. It doesn't matter if it's in an underground car park. We will get the car.
Lantern Recovery, Daniel speaking.
At the control centre, it's late in the day when another police call-out for an uninsured driver comes in.
Down at the Shell petrol station. Yeah, I'll get the driver on his way. It's 30 minutes.
We just had a call from the police to go recover a Honda Civic from the petrol station on the A1 at Boreham Wood. How you doing? Not bad, you?
Yeah, not too bad. I thought you were still...
Yeah. Oh, you're right with them there? Yeah, you're right. Okay, that's cool. All right, no problem.
The driver and his friend are both deaf.
Thank you very much. Perfect. Thank you. Everything out, mate? All done?
It looks a little bit beaten up as it's gone past, so I've checked it. It's got no tax, it's declared off roads, no insurance. They're trying, as a lot of people will, play the my licence is at home game, but we've got ways and means of getting physical copies of people's driving licences at the roadside. Never used to, but it's a very handy system. So, no insurance, tax, or licence.
Been caught, no insurance, and that's it. You're going to lose them out. I think it's a legal reverse, so you'll end up scrapping it. It's quite a strong smell of cannabis from it, to be fair. Straight away, as soon as you open the door, you can smell it. chilled out, haven't they? Yeah, they're very chilled out. They're going to have a nice little walk home.
For Lee, it's one last trip back to the car pound before his day ends.
Probably well worth the cop of pulling it over, because obviously looking at the state from the outside, it's questionable whether it should be on the road. The insurance probably works out more than what the car's worth. So probably hence why I haven't insured it. They're probably just a cheap run around, take a chance for a week, couple of days, a month or whatever, and see how they go. And obviously they've been caught no insurance. I don't think they'll be coming back for it. So I think they'll probably give this a miss and end up scrapping it, I think.
With the car securely locked away at the pound, it's one less illegal vehicle on Britain's roads. All taken care of while the country sleeps.
It's amazing to know that there's that many cars out there that shouldn't be on the road for various reasons. I believe that the illegal vehicles that I'm taking off the road are preventing other crimes to be committed as well. I'm quite happy that we're preventing bigger things by doing a smaller thing.
Unfortunately, it's not one rule for one for another. The same rule applies to everyone.
It's not only their pocket they're playing with, it's other people's. So that's what puts everyone's money up, because people are doing this.
The rules are in place for a reason, and everyone's got to abide by the rules. Keep everyone safe.